welcome back. So we are going to go in again and do another 30-minute stretching class. So this time we focus more on the lower body in the last session. So we're going to do a bit of upper body stretching for this session. So anybody that is just tuning in, basically we're putting stretching sessions up because we know, especially from being at home, people are unsure of stretches before and after exercises, or even just as its own class. Stretching is always a good thing to do, keep the body nice and loose. So we will get started. All you need for class is yourself, a mat, if you have one, floor, towel, whatever you need underneath you, even a cushion. Keep yourself nice and comfortable. So if you can, cross over your legs if you prefer. Leave the legs flat out in front or feet together, wherever you're comfortable. So it's mostly upper body for this session. So we're going to go for some head circles to start off. So looking up to the ceiling, rolling the head around and up. So make nice big circles with the head. When the upper body does not move, all that's moving is the neck. So feel the stretches as the neck is moving. You'll notice some parts of the body will be a lot tighter than others, so it'll be a little bit harder to stretch. Not to worry. Back and change direction. And always very slow movements on your stretches. Taking your stretch only to the point where you can feel that the muscle is tight, but not that it is painful. If it is painful, stop that stretch immediately. Take a breather. And relax the heads. So we're going for a neck stretch on either side. So again, back up nice and tall. Starting with the left hand up over to the right side of your head. So the fingers should be just about at your ear. So relax your head in towards your hand and use the hand to do the pulling. So again, spine is up, the rest of the body is not moving. Your head is dead weight to your hand. You can use the hand to move the neck nice and gently. And you should be able to feel your stretch from below the ear all the way down the neck into the shoulder. Change the side, so always back to your start. Holding all of our stretches for about 20 to 30 seconds. So again, relax the head into the hand. Use the hand to do the pulling. So the back is relaxed, butt up tall. Play around with the stretch if you need. Be patient on your stretches. And never try to tense the muscle. Always leave the muscles as relaxed as you can. And back up. We're going to go one more either side. So hand up. Press the head in. Bring the head across. And nice deep breaths. Always in through the nose. As much air as you can take in. Hold it for a second or two, then nice and gently let the air out through the mouth. Last one on the neck. For your stretches as well, guys, if you find it a little bit easier, I will be calling out the movements for you anyway. If you want to close the eyes and relax into the stretch for a little bit, make sure you do. The more relaxed the body is, better for your stretches. So the next one we're going to do is forward and back arm stretches. So again, you can do these with the feet crossed or the legs forward. So it's always good to roll out the joint first, kind of wake it up. So we're going forward for the first one. So I'm going to turn sideways just so you can see your movements. Rolling forward. You're then going to pull the back forward, stretch the arms out in front. You can If you prefer to tuck in the chin, once you have that stretch, tighten up your spine, but keep a pull on the arms. So reaching the hands as far away from the body as you can, trying to pull the shoulder blade out behind you, again as far as you can reach. There's always a pressure between them. And release nice and slowly. I'm going to go to the back every second go. Roll the shoulders out for your first sets, just to warm up the muscles. And lock the shoulders open. Hands together, locking out the arms. That is your starting position. So spine up, nice and tall. And from there, lift the hands as high as you can. So you should feel that stretch all the way in through the shoulder, in through the arm, and across your chest. In either direction, shoulders out to the front, roll them forward, relax the back, give the body a breather. Those stretches should be relaxing for the body after you've completed your stretches. They're not necessarily very relaxing while you're doing some of them. The shoulders to the front, hands out, round the back. Get as much of that stretching as you can. Head up. Tighten up your spine, but keep that pull on the shoulder blades. And release nice and slowly. One more to the back. Shoulders backwards. And locking open the shoulders. Stretching out the hands and lift the arms tight on your core. Keep the chest up nice and tall. And release, guys. Well done. Turn back to the front. The next set that we're going to do, I'm going to do them from kneeling down. So up to yourself. If you prefer to do them seated, no problem at all. So it is a crossover stretch on the arm. A stretch a lot of people get confused doing, or once they're in the middle of it, find that they don't feel the stretch where they should be. So, crossing, we're going to start with the right hand. Right arm, straighten it out and stretch it across the body as far as you can reach. Left hand, scoop it under and up in front. Try and get your forearms to meet. So don't stretch from the back of the arm. Forearms together so you are away from the elbow, so between the elbow and the hand. Once you're in, your right arm becomes dead. Dead weight, relax it down. It's the left hand that is doing the pulling. So you're pulling the arm backwards behind you and pushing yourself forwards. So the same as your back stretches, there is always that pressure in between. Inside arm relaxed, left hand is doing the pulling. Again, move the arm around, find where the muscles are tight. Head then, looking out over the shoulder. Relax and change the side. Left hand across the body, scoop the right arm underneath, forearms together. Right arm in front, relax down the left arm. Pulling the arm behind, twisting the body forward. So you should be feeling that stretch right through the upper arm, in through your shoulder. Depending on how tight the back of the shoulder is, you might feel it back there too. But once that straight arm is as relaxed as you can get it. And we'll go one more on each side. Right arm across, scoop the left arm in, forearms together. Pull back with the left, twist the body to the right, and drop the right arm dead weight. Head over the right shoulder. Very good. So again, holding your stretch, 20 to 30 seconds on each side. Every time you go in and do another stretch, it will feel an awful lot looser. It'll be a lot less sore than it was the first time. The muscles are eventually starting to relax and stretch. So as I said in the last session, your stretching should be done the very same as exercise with reps and sets, only it's timed instead of counting reps. So you're 20 to 30 seconds and do 2 to 3 sets every go that you do. You can stretch as many times a day as you'd like, the more the better. Just be careful again, you're not overstretching, so that the stretch isn't painful, but it hits a point where you know you are stretching it out. From there, we are going into down to the floor, so you're getting a little bit of a stretch on the lower back here. It will stretch the hips, but we're looking to get that stretch up and into the arms. So knees out, about the width of a yoga mat, toes together underneath your hips. Taking your stretch down as low as you can towards the floor. If you can get down low enough that you can rest the head on the mat, drop it down and hold your stretch. So you can relax the elbows on the floor for this. 20 seconds. Seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and gently lift it out. Well done. Going from there, same stretch, slight different position. So knees together this time, toes and feet side by side. So with this one, stretching forward and elbows above the ground. So the head may not touch the floor on these, that is perfectly fine. So hips down to your heels, head rested in as far as you can, and then reach the hands away from the body. So pull the hips to the ground one direction, hands to the other. Hold that then, release the body as relaxed as you can. Versions of that same stretch, only we're stretching the opposite arm over the body on each round. So this time we're looking to get the stretch right down through the lats, down through your back. So very same stretch to start off, down into your stretch that we just completed, arms out nice and straight, only difference, left hand to start, left hand up, reach it over the right hand. It doesn't matter how far, just once it's over the right hand. Lean the body then back to the left. So you should feel that stretch right down the back, the left hand side from the shoulder all the way down here. The right arm is nice and straight, left hand across the body, and then lean the body backwards. Always pulling your hip away from your hand. And release. Same to the other side. Right arm across the left. Pull the body back towards the right hip. Nice and gently in, guys. Bring the stretch back to your start and relax. Well done. So from here, we're going into a forward spine stretch. So anybody that has done Pilates with me or another instructor before, you may have done them in class. So to start off, the hands stay on the floor. So you may not feel much of a stretch on this, that is perfectly fine. It's a stretch from the back of your head all the way down the spine, right down through to your tailbone. So you will usually only feel it where the muscles may be a bit sore or tight compared to other parts. So it's fine if you don't feel a stretch on it at all. So, hands by the knees. Your legs are together, toes pointed up to the ceiling. Breathing in. Lifting the body as tall as you can. Tucking in the chin. Breathe out. Roll in your upper body so it's nice and round. Take another breath in. On the breath out. Chest towards the knees. Once your back is as low as you can reach, slide your hands forward. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Nice and gently up. Start again. So we're going to go for 2 more reps. We're breathing in. And keep that chin tucked in, tight to your chest. And 1 more. Breathing in. Spine up, tighten your core. Breathe out. Tuck the chin, roll the back. Three, 2, 1, and nice and gently up. Well done. Take a breather, quick stretch out in the lower back. Similar stretch to what we just completed, but it does get a little bit more in onto the spine than that spinal stretch. So the hands start on the legs this time. So the back up, nice and tall, hands on your legs. So your movement is tucking the chin into your chest. From there, rolling the forehead down as far as you can towards your knees. Then stretch the hands forward if you need to. If it's more comfortable, keep them exactly where they are on the quads. So the only difference with this one is you're trying to touch your forehead off your belly button. So it pulls out that upper spine an awful lot more. So again, we'll go for 3 sets. Down, guys. Well done. Follow the breaths. Breathe in. Spine up. Breathe out. Tuck the chin to your chest without moving your lower back. Roll your upper body forward. Tighten in your core. Stretch it in. Slowly run the hands away from the body. Hold it down for a breath in. Breath out and back to start. 1 more rep. And back to start. Well done. So you can take your breather from there. We're going to turn them over. So another move I like to add into my own Pilates classes. So in between press-ups and planks, I find it's a very good stretch. It works both your abs in one direction and then back into your child's pose that we just completed a few minutes ago. So it's just getting that change over in between. So your first stretch, we're coming down to the floor. If your lower back is tight, do this stretch from your elbows. Elbows in and underneath your shoulders. So breathing in on the floor. a lot more. You get a lot further up, first of all, but if the glutes are tight, you're not stretching the lower back as much as you need to. As the glutes will tighten, they will pull the lower back in. So breathing in, flat to the floor. Breathing out. And that's where you're holding your stretch. Head up, deep breaths. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. If you can, hands to the floor. You can get an awful lot more range of motion in through the hands. So breathing in, breathing out. Pushing the spine up and away from the floor. So drop your upper body, dead weight. All that weight has been caught in the arms and in the hands. Again, legs and glutes as relaxed as you can hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From there, you can either straight back down to the floor, push it up onto your knees, nice long stretches back. So your front exercise is stretching your back, but it can also pull into the abs. If the abs are tight, you will feel it an awful lot more. So it's nice to have that balance between the two. So we go again, from the hands, flat down to the floor, breathing in, breathing out, push up. So those breaths out, you're getting rid of the tension in the body, rid of the tension in the muscles. Drop the body dead weight, relax the pressure in the arms. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On down to the floor, nice and slowly. Push into your knees and stretch it back to your hips. Gently, guys, we're going to stand them up. So going for another stretch down along the lats. So basically standing with the feet underneath your shoulders. Left hand on your left leg. Right arm up and over the head. Deep breath in. On the breath out, without moving the legs, slowly sliding your left hand down towards the left knee. So you should be feeling that stretch all down the outside of the body. But you can do these from a seated position also. I'll show you those straight after. Slowly back up. Change the side. Right hand on the right leg, left hand overhead. Slide the hand down towards the knee. And back to start. So again, if you want to do them from a seated position, they might be a little bit more comfortable depending on your flexibility. Standing or seated. So the legs are crossed, one hand on the floor, arm up and over the head, and you're reaching across the body. So if the back is tight, stay on the hand. If you can, drop to the elbow. Just make sure the back knee, the back hips are tight to the floor. And change to the other side. Hand first, reach over the head. If you can, push down onto the elbow. So for your first few sets, you may not be able to reach down to the elbow. That is perfectly fine. Allow the muscles time to adjust and time to stretch. One more each side. So again, you'll find they might go small bit further every stretch. Breaths again. Nice long breaths in through the nose. Long, strong breaths through the mouth. Get rid of any tension in the muscles. Keep them as chilled as you can. Last one, guys. And slowly back to your start. So we're going to put the hands in front. Take the chin into your chest and pull your stretch forward. Again, the head may not touch the floor. That is okay. We'll hold it down for 20 more seconds. Seconds. So as relaxed as you can. Keep trying to reach forward a little bit further every few breaths. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and gently up. Relax down the bodies, guys. And that is your upper body stretching session done for today. Well done. So again, I hope the stretches help before or after your sessions, or even if you're finding that the back is tight, your upper body is tight from maybe not doing as much movement as you used to be doing. Keep adding in the stretches and hopefully they will start to loosen out and relieve a little bit of stress. Stay safe, guys. See you soon.